feeling. And left the note behind. And now they live in by design, chasing purpose, not just time. Toes down in the land of smiles, kids on the top, culture and style. Old school hustle, new world grind, but he never sold home for the dollar sign. Taught him respect, now they meditate daily. Shorty in the market, color them Bailey.
What's good?
It's two girls love when they beauty shine through. No fear in his path, he was built for the shit. TikTok's rolling, two popping, now they telling their story in the world. Stop. It was crazy, but he saw the decision. No trouble overseas with a man meets the soul and they finally free. Boy, family man in Thailand. He took his fam to Thailand. To the temples of Chiang Mai, where the spirit flies. Family man in Thailand took a leap at the sky. Now they living out of fight.
What's good? What's good? What's good, big dog Philly? Can you hear me? Can you hear my mic? Let me know in the chat if y'all can hear me. They're not really burning too much right now. I can actually breathe out here a little bit. Let me know. Hold on. Let me check the background. Let's see if I can. Yes, we can hear. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Wifey should be out here in a minute. And we can actually start this live stream. I really want to start from the very beginning so a lot of people can know the real truth of how all this began. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully let's try to make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, share the live video, because YouTube is not sending out all the notifications. We kind of noticed that. Even the last video we uploaded, then nobody really got notifications. I don't know why YouTube is not pushing us in the algorithm when we have family friendly content. It almost starting to make me believe that YouTube is not promoting that type of content. They don't want to see positivity, but I'm not going to even dwell on it too much. It is what it is. So hopefully the new subscribers and the people that support us can actually help us out in that department. Big dog, what's good with you? Yeah, just keep on sharing it so we can tap into the algorithm, so some positive content can flood YouTube for a change. Netta, what's good? How you doing? It's been a minute since I went live, man. It's been a good minute. I know y'all like, dang, look how fat his face done got. I noticed it too. Yeah. Get some of these comments on the stream. Yeah, let's try to get some more people up in here, man. Again, hit the thumbs up, share the live stream so we can start the show. Want to come up, sit next to me? Oh, you can stay right there, baby. You don't want to. What you want to do?
What you want to do?
I turned the laptop on.
You are still looking good, Meta.
Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, you know, we got the natural fruits and stuff out here, man. You can't help it but to eat healthy out here, even if you don't try. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. So, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and start anyway. Gonna get to the meat and potatoes. We're gonna just start from the beginning.
Yeah.
This video is going to be a multiple part video. We just going to do, it's almost like this is going to be the beginning of it, and then we'll probably drop some videos because we are very busy. That's one of the reasons why I don't do many live streams, because we be so busy. So we got a little bit of time tonight. As y'all can see, it's nighttime here. We got a little bit of time tonight, so we decided to cram as much information in this one as possible, and the other parts we'll just chop them up into videos. So shoot, where do we begin? I hope this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. Oh, give me a sec. The entire family's looking good. I appreciate that. So for how the new car running, that's a story. I'm gonna have to make a video about that. That's a story in itself. But let's get to the beginning of how everything all started. You know, how did it start?
It started from you.
Oh yeah, watching the videos. So to give y'all, we kind of covered this a little bit, but to give y'all we want to give y'all way more in depth. So it kind of started where I'm browsing the internet. This one here, I'm browsing the internet, right? And then I run across this brother named Isaiah. I run across Zoom to Thailand. That's in Chocolate Man in Thailand. I run across these videos, right? And I start binging them. But I ain't gonna say I started binging them right away, but I started watching a few of them. And then I introduced it to my wife, the idea, and I wanted her to see what I was saying. And when I introduced it to her, you know what I'm saying, she was like she was pretty much on board with the whole idea of moving. But we knew that we had to make sure that we had all our ducks in a row before we could leave. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we did. We started doing a little bit of research, our own research, and we did that for a minute. But we knew that we had, one of the main things that we knew that we had to do, we had to have some type of income coming in. You know what I'm saying? While we're over here, and that was like one of the main things that we wanted to accomplish. Now, regardless of how easy that might sound, it wasn't easy at all, to be honest with y'all. It got crazy. It actually got kind of crazy to be 100% with y'all. But we knew we wanted to start real estate. One of the things we wanted to do was real estate, because we knew that what this guy actually set us, we'll be straight. Now, before I even get into the actual building of the tiny homes and all that stuff there, I'm gonna give y'all a quick little rundown, or my wife will probably give y'all a quick little rundown. Raven can too, because before we started doing all of that, wifey was already making her own products. We was already kind of self-sufficient, if you want to call it that. She had her own business going. I supported that all the way, and I was doing my own little thing. Most people already know I was doing my YouTube stuff, and I was doing landscape, and I was doing my own little thing. So they used to do this thing called Peaches and Beaches and all stuff like that with her products. She made her own products and she sold them, you know what I'm saying, online and in real life, if you want to call it that, real life, right? But we had this little thing called Peaches and Beaches in Georgia, and that's where they go out, they'll rent a little spot, and they sell their products. Remember, we used to do we did the flea market one time too.
Yeah.
We did the flea market too. You can rent out a space at the flea market. Wifey, she set up
Back in the old.
I know, right?
I forgot did that.
I know.
Wow, we did used to do that. Wow.
I know. That
Yeah.
was a long time ago.
It really was.
And I mind you, this is like at the beginning stages. You know what I'm saying? Like the real beginning stages. And so we was already, the reason why I wanted to kind of get y'all to run down on that is because we kind of flow right into it. We was already working for ourselves. We was already very diverse when it came to just being self-employed and being entrepreneurs. So it was a no-brainer when it was time for us to when we came up with the idea of leaving. But the next step was once she got on board with it, we introduced the situation to the kids. The kids, they just jumped on board automatically. Like, it was a no-brainer for them. They was ready to go anyway. And I think that throughout their younger years, they always wanted to travel anyway. You know, travel in other countries and stuff like that. So telling them that we wanted to move into another country, especially a country that they was kind of intrigued by, which is Asia. Anyway, it was a no-brainer for the kids. So everything kind of fell into place. You know what I'm saying? So from that point, it was pretty much go time, and that's when we had to put all our ducks in. And that's when we had to make sure that everything that we had at home was 100% solidified. So it wasn't just having the Airbnbs up and running. In the process of doing all that, we was remodeling the house. So we was remodeling the house, the main house, and building Airbnb simultaneously.
Yeah,
It was a lot.
it was
It was a lot.
it was more than a handful.
So while we're in the midst, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, some of the stuff that we went through, we got videos of it. And like I say, I'm gonna make some of this stuff in small clips, and I'm gonna actually, matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some of the highlights of this live stream and actually show the actual footage from back then of some of the things that we went through, some of the hurdles that we went through, so that when we tell people that we're gonna make sure that they transition over will be easier for them, we literally mean it because we went through it. Like we went through a lot.
What
You
are
know
some
what
of
I'm
the things that y'all can remember that we actually went through, especially during the part where we was, building the tiny homes and, actually that part.
I remember before we even got to the tiny house, I remember that we remodeled our staircase.
Oh yeah, the staircase. That was crazy work right there.
And I mean, the finished product was good, but in the midst of getting it done, I think that then he tried to overprice us or something, or try to get us to pay him twice. There was something going on with that, and he was trying to get us to pay him more than one time, and I wasn't having it, man. I was like, I pretty much went in on him. I'm gonna be honest with you, I went in on him, and because you're taking money from me and my family, and we ain't having that.
And then not only that, we was really kind, and we always be kind to people.
Nice,
they always find a
we
way.
offer them food, drinks, and all that. They don't have to, we already paying them, and we still giving them hospitality while they're working, you know what I'm saying, for us. And at the end of the day, it seemed like they took our kindness for weakness and be trying to mess us over.
You remember when we was getting the yard done and the guy ran off? He got
so I'm gonna show. I'm gonna.
Thing you was riding on.
Oh,
Remember he got it stuck in the ground and then left the job. And then
We needed to get the backyard. We was trying to get the backyard level first and foremost. That's what we need. We need to level the backyard. We need to cut the trees down, cut all the overgrown grass, and level the backyard. So we hired it was a brother. Excuse me. We hired a brother to come level the yard. This dude got on, what was it, excavator? What is it called?
Yeah.
Excavator?
excavate.
He got on it, got the people, and I think it wasn't even his. I think he rented it.
yeah.
He don't. We had rented it, right?
We rented
Yeah,
We
we
rented
rented the
it.
excavator. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he back there doing his thing, I think he got it stuck, right? Didn't
He got it stuck.
He got it stuck in the backyard, ran off with our money. He ain't even finished the job. He got it stuck and just left. He left it stuck. Did he get paid?
No, he didn't get paid.
I know somebody ran off with some money.
Yeah,
I remember that.
It was a pool guy.
It was the pool
No, it
guy.
was a pool guy and a yard guy.
And it was another yard guy.
So he didn't. Okay, he didn't get paid. He just
he
just left it stuck.
Yeah.
No, the ones we had, the person we had doing the excavator, he never gave us no issues.
Because remember it was Sean. So
John was the good guy. He
Yeah.
he did his thing
they'll see Sean in the video.
in one of the videos because he was showing you how to operate the thing. Yeah. So
Yeah, guys, I wrote an excavator.
what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Make sure y'all share the live stream and hit the thumbs up. You know, and let's try to tap into the algorithm because y'all can clearly see that YouTube is crushing us right now. They're not promoting. I don't know. They're not promoting our page at all. Like it looks crazy right now. But hopefully, like I said, man, we can get around it. You know what I'm saying?
But we can only get around it if y'all help us now.
Yeah.
Can't do it by ourselves.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta share it.
Hit the thumbs up. Do all that good stuff. So yeah. So after the excavator situation, we got the trees cut down. We got the grass cut down. One of the guys ran off with money.
Oh, the yard was so like muddy and not flat.
I still got video of it.
We had to get so many tons of dirt to flatten out there twice over the course of 2 years. we remember we had dirt dumped on it once,
Right.
and then we was good for a while till we need to start building the tiny homes.
Right.
But then it was still, if we would have put tiny homes on top of dirt, they would have sunk. So we had to get more dirt. And then that wasn't good enough. So we had to get gravel to put on top of the dirt.
Right.
Then we had to get rocks to put on top of the gravel.
Now, what was crazy though,
That
like
was
when we
crazy.
first got dirt, we had got a pretty decent price for the dirt. The second time we got dirt, the price had done skyrocketed so bad. To be honest with y'all, how much was the dirt? Was it like $1,500 or something like that, or more? The second time.
Oh.
The first time was way cheaper, and I was like trying to figure. No. Matter of fact, it wasn't that much. It was like
200 and something for a truckload.
A truckload.
like 200 and some dollars a ton. The first time it was like 125 a ton.
Yeah.
Second time
And then
it
because
was
we got
like
a deal, because your friend, the one who owned
he knew the dirt. He
Yeah,
knew
he
the
knew the
people
dirt,
that he knew the people that actually did the dirt. So I got
a good price.
on that one. But that second time it went from 125, I think, to 2 something.
Yeah,
Like
it got really high.
It was ugly. It was real ugly, but we had to do it. And like my daughter was saying, we had to get gravel, we ended up getting rocks, all kind of stuff to get back there because we already knew where the tiny homes was going to be at and stuff like that. We had to make a decision.
So the
preparation
yeah,
took forever. I mean, the end result came out like really good. It was really rewarding, but the preparation was insane.
It was insane.
Yeah. It was yeah.
Remember we was having the issue. Oh my God.
It felt like we was never going to start. That's what it felt like. It felt like we never was going to be able to start and get it done.
Hello.
Business world, how you doing?
Hello.
Let me look at some of the once I can put y'all on the screen. Let's see. Yeah, that's what we can continue to live. How y'all doing? It's B Corner. How you doing?
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Glad I caught it live. You have a lovely time. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Make sure the new people that's coming in, please share, like the live.
We did a Q&A like yesterday, day before yesterday.
Yeah, make sure y'all check out the Q&A.
So because of that, I might recognize some of you in the chat.
Oh God, hopefully
I read names.
We read names. We about to take some.
Hey, Demetrius.
What's good? Family guys. I appreciate it.
Wow.
It was insane.
It was insane.
All right, I think we all.
Hey, Dream, how are you?
Look.
Y'all may want to.
Hey.
I gotta get in close. Hi, are
We
you?
miss you.
Oh my God.
Demetrius say my family is in the process of moving to Thailand. We're planning on staying in Chiang Mai. We hope to meet you guys soon. Yeah.
That's
Some
what's
good
up.
options over
That's
here.
what's
Good
up.
decision.
We've been trying to get Miss Ruby over here, but she you
She
know,
playing.
she playing.
Jay Shaw saying y'all may want to consider sharing your story later on Zoom to Thailand Live. I think that it may help with people. I mean, hey, if he wants to,
Zoom to
collaborate.
Thailand. Yeah. If you want to collaborate and share it, and share our story, we're more than welcome to actually share amongst him and his people. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that want to interview us, we're open to it.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm
Watching all the
new.
videos. Thank you. Hope they're enjoyable and fun.
Yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the video.
And
Now,
hey, don't be scared to give us like video recommendations, stuff you want to see us do.
right. If y'all want to see us do something or go somewhere, just recommend it in the comment section, and we got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you.
Yeah. And shout out to any of the new members and stuff like that. Now, I will be honest, all the members, we do have like exclusive content for the members. I know y'all like, oh, here they go with the membership. It is 9 of us all together, so we got to do what we got to do. But trust me, our members will be getting real exclusive content. We're talking about, we have a family series that we just started working on. So y'all can give us some pointers about that too. So we're like acting, you know what I'm saying? If you was like reality type TV. So it's a real reality series that we got for our members, and the whole family is involved in it. So I hope y'all enjoy that. Shout out to all the members again. Y'all got that content. We're gonna be bringing some more stuff for the members. So
Meadow says, Raven, how's your scooter? My scooter. My scooter is phenomenal. Which scooter are you talking about? What? Tell me which scooter. What color is it? Maybe you're talking about the wrong scooter. Can't be my scooter.
Crazy. That was crazy, dirty work right now.
Pink, not my scooter. I knew it.
That's real though.
Yeah, it's Ria's.
Say hi. This
Hi. You know how I knew? I think Isaiah left out the part where we were talking about the bikes at the end of the second video.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Like, how would they have known about my scooter? Yeah. There was actually a whole story on my scooter.
Y'all follow us on TikTok, they'll find the story on TikTok.
Yeah, they find. So, do you want to tell them? No,
we're not even to that part yet.
Yeah, that's way down. That's why we're here. Yeah. We're not even here yet. We're still talking about what was transpiring in the United States.
In the United States, yeah.
Yeah, United States. And by the time we get to the Thailand stuff, all those is going to be made into videos in a video format. So y'all, and it'll be a series for y'all on YouTube. So we'll just break a lot of that stuff down, and we got y'all. But in this live stream, we want to just give y'all a full transition, at the very beginning at least.
Y'all can come say hi to the chat though.
Yeah. Let's go.
We got a big family. So hey,
everybody.
Hey y'all.
All right. It said I will be watching. I know that's right.
Keep your eyes open.
That grocery store experience was so funny. Which one? When I got robbed or
you were robbed? Oh, y'all, you remember? Daddy had to pay up every time he what?
That cuss word?
There you go.
No.
I know
you
one
didn't
of the
get
videos.
robbed, then that's not robbing.
Then she robbed
That's
me.
paying your due diligence. Watch your mouth. What that one say?
Daddy had a potty mouth.
Oh, she said we're looking young up in here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Black on crack. That's what they say. Hello. We got hello from California. Discovered you on Isaiah's show, and now following your amazing story. Want to visit and maybe move to Thailand. Continue blessings.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shar says, I'm a mod for Zoom. Zoom will be live in about 8 to 10 hours. Please feel free to pull up if you. Oh, that's what you mean. So when he goes live,
okay.
8 to 10 hours. I'm gonna be asleep probably.
Yeah.
But he'll be woke. So
8 to 10 hours. What time would that be though?
I will be home.
And I will be over to her house.
Yeah.
So
Weekend. So, but you gotta if you do hop on there, let us know so we can watch.
of course.
I can try.
Comment.
But I think it'd be better if we always on there.
Yeah.
It would be.
Maybe you guys can reach out to Zoom
reach out to
for us.
Zoom, let them know about us, and I guarantee you,
Like a date.
a date and appointment,
Right.
and I guarantee you, Zoom will be more than happy to do it. I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
We're talking about a family of 9 that I moved to, to Thailand. He gonna jump on.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
Life, she who loves life, yeah. Can't wait to see you. If you ever do decide to come over here, come over here.
Come over here.
Come
Come
over
to the light,
here.
Caroline.
You must listen to that song. You must listen to that song. $4 2
Oh
songs.
my god. And Thai tea.
Mayonnaise, Miracle Whip sandwich.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Miracle Whip. It's sweet. Sandwich spread, sweet. But we do tuna sandwiches.
Of course.
So we use the sweet mayonnaise in there in the tuna sandwiches.
Yeah, that one works better with the
Yeah.
tuna. Yeah, with the tuna. So
Wait, y'all be Miss Ruby said
Y'all be putting Miracle Whip on y'all sandwiches?
that used to be the default.
is mom back? Oh, mom is
Not
not
yet.
back yet. She's not back.
No, she's not back yet, unfortunately. She'll be here though.
She'll be here
There was
very
a
soon.
Plane ticket mishap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another story in
That's
itself.
another story.
We'll tell y'all that too. But right now,
We
we're
were talking about the
backyard.
backyard.
the backyard. All right, so let's dive right into it. So after we got everything level and in the process of feeling like we never was gonna start, because that's what it felt like. It was like we never was gonna get this stuff done. So once we got everything situated with the backyard, now it's time to get contracts.
Wait.
No.
Nope.
You had to go and find the tiny one first.
And then once we did all the building, you have to remember the water tanks.
Oh yeah, before
That
we
was
did
the
that,
whole thing.
yeah, we had to do before we even thought building. We literally had to get the septic tanks for the tiny homes.
Yeah.
So the way it was designed,
And before that, we had to get the
a tester. We had to test.
we had
the
to
soil.
test the soil.
Yeah.
We also had to get the Georgia Power light to
The
come
light,
out so we could have
Yeah.
electricity.
Oh yeah,
and that.
okay. So one
It was
at a
just
time.
like a whole
Okay.
thingamajig.
This is why I'm telling y'all it was a lot. We had a lot more. It's a lot more to the story than what we was able to cram inside of the interview. But yeah, wifey is right. Before we even did all that, we ended up getting a light pole. We had to get a separate light pole built outside in the backyard in order for us to have electricity to the tiny homes. So
Right.
they came out there. To be honest, the light pole was the easiest thing I think we ended up doing. We didn't have an issue.
It was.
Yeah, we didn't have an issue with that. So they came out there. We paid them. They came out there. They built the light pole or whatever the case may be. Had a break out there for the tiny homes and everything.
And you know, it was hard because where we lived, it was so rural that that we had to find like independent workers and stuff. Like
Right.
God forbid you look on Google and be like, oh, let's use this company, and the number isn't in service anymore. So we had to really, really search because the town was so small and
Yep.
it wasn't really that many businesses out there. Like if you was in the city, it'd be easy.
And more expensive.
And more expensive.
Way
You're in
more
the country, so and they moved on their own time. They'll be like, oh, we'll be here this day, and then on that day, we'll be like, we have something come up, we'll be on there. They're so what do you say about my Pindrai?
Yeah,
right, my Pindrai. They're so chill that they work on their own time. We was trying to get stuff done like, oh, come on, y'all, this day we sign this stuff, we're paying for stuff. And they're like, well, you're gonna have to, give us a minute. You gotta be patient for us because I don't know. So that made it hard to find people to do the things we need to do for us too.
So let me give y'all let me backtrack a little bit before we even got the light pole. Okay. So we had a custom pool in our backyard that needed to be redid.
Oh
And
God, no.
we hired the guy to come to do the pool, and we paid $4,800 up front. It was a down payment, and I remember
And how the man tried
Yeah.
to
to
mess over y'all
Yep.
with the work.
Yep.
So you know, yo,
Miss Ruby, she been there with us from the
She's there.
beginning.
So this is before we even got the light pole and stuff like that. I almost forgot about this. So we paid $4,800, put a down payment, so he can come out, measure everything, and start actually doing the work. And then of course would have paid him the rest of the money when he was finished. Yeah, he never came back to the house.
That's not even the crazy part. See, it would have been okay if he never came back and be like, okay, you know what? A loss is a loss for me. But no, come to find out, he got convicted later on by the entire town.
He got convicted.
He was taking money to fix people's pools around the town and the towns around us. Not even just our town, the towns around us. And they had to take him to court in jail because he was running off of people's money.
And he did.
And at first,
He
he
did
wasn't.
He did around
wasn't.
C19. When
Yeah,
C19 was born.
He wasn't that person though. His business was booming. It was booming. He was doing the pools and everything.
Yeah, he was.
Something happened. I think they said something happened.
He first he got sick.
Yeah,
that
he
was
got
first.
sick. Yeah.
And then he spiraled down the downward spiral.
Was he the one that we caught it from?
No.
Y'all, I caught it from y'all. I remember.
What?
The restaurant.
So you caught it from the restaurant.
So you caught it from the restaurant?
No, wait. Then y'all get. Oh, we ain't talking about that, huh?
What? No. What?
No one went to the restaurant. Everybody got sick.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
See, family. See, this is the reason why. See, now we're live and we're all over the place. This is the reason why we was all over the place the first time, because we said we're gonna start from the beginning, and the beginning wasn't really the beginning, because there was some stuff went on before the stuff went on.
Stuff went on before.
So let me tell y'all about us, right? Well, let me tell y'all about me. I'm like one of the most paranoid men on earth, and they like joke and pick at me about my paranoia. Everything can kill you when it comes to me, right? So during COVID, we never really left the house. Like the only time we left the house is when we went to go like to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And we went to the grocery store and we'll grocery shop for the whole entire month. And we won't leave the house until the end of the month when the food is getting low.
Yeah.
And because of that, we stayed away from. We didn't catch anything. While everybody was falling around us, we still was for the most part pretty healthy. We wasn't sick, whatever the case may be.
I still wonder about taking the tissue. I really am still confused about that. What was that about?
What?
How everybody was buying up all the tissue.
Oh, and COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that about?
Oh, but that's just how people do when it's a natural disaster. They go straight to toilet paper for whatever reason. Now y'all know what I'm talking about.
And eggs.
Yeah.
Tissue and eggs.
Toilet paper. See, because when you eat eggs, you have a runny butt. I'm gonna.
Oh my God.
But check it out. So we didn't get sick. We're talking about throughout the whole 2 years when it was at its peak. We avoided it. But them keep on calling me paranoid. We don't go nowhere, beating it in my. I was like, you know what?
You gonna try to make it seem like it's nothing. But I had nothing to do with this thing. They just sound like I'm crazy.
Exactly. So they wanted to go out. Oh, Mom was with us, right?
Yep.
Mom's was with us. So we all went out. It was all 9 of us. Mother-in-law and all. We went to the movies. They wanted to go see what did we go see?
Shazam.
Shazam Part 2, the second one, yeah. Shazam Part 2. And then we go to like a restaurant to get something to eat. Went to a buffet. I bet it was all you can eat too. They enjoyed themselves. I think
He ate too.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I ate.
He said no.
Listen to me. I had got fruits, but I did not even eat the fruits. I ate like one grape. I ate like one grape. That was it. Because after we left,
he had a sip of his drink.
yeah, and I had a drink, but I literally didn't consume anything. That's why I was like, Oh, I didn't eat nothing because I was fasting. I was actually fasting.
Yeah.
I was on a third. That was my second or third day fast. I was fasting. So even with I ate like a half a grape or something. I didn't eat anything. I was literally fasting at the time. So I'm glad I remember that because y'all was gonna say I ate, but I was fasting, and they all got sick. So we was like, we assumed that they got food poisoning because I wasn't sick. I didn't get sick like right away. I wasn't sick, but everybody else was having the runs. They were sick. Everybody got sick. So I'm like, man, I think it was both. I think it was COVID and food poisoning. Yeah, COVID and food poisoning simultaneously. Y'all got to be healthy to be able to get C19 and food poisoning at the same time and walk away like champs. Y'all gotta have fun. Y'all have a strong immune system that y'all got from y'all parents. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. What up? So check it out, right? So everybody is food poisoning, can't eat nothing, eggs running behind, they was going through. They was going through it. I'm in the cut like,
y'all better not get me sick.
I'll be back. I'm gonna show y'all what I did.
Can't help nobody.
He stayed away from everybody.
Let me show you what I did. This was me, y'all.
You had on gloves.
Yeah. It was me. I'm in the house like this and gloves on. I'm like, y'all. Listen, I'm being honest. I was like, y'all better not get me sick.
I don't even remember seeing you.
I'm like, y'all better not get me sick. I stayed in my room.
Yeah, he's that paranoid.
I was like, because if I get sick,
He's sensitive.
So I said, if y'all get me sick, I won't make it. I was like, while y'all living it up,
Mr. Immune.
I'm gonna be done. You know what I'm saying?
But that's crazy, because check it. Although Daddy was the last one who got sick, he got sick the worst.
Yeah, I did.
You got sick the worst.
I was the worst off. It was horrible.
So how was that staying away?
He said, "Oh, you thought you
You thought
you were straight."
Okay.
That was the whole point. That was the whole point of me trying to chill in the cut, so I won't get sick. But no, y'all followed me. They followed me. They followed me. I would have been all right.
In our respective areas and places.
If y'all believe that, then
No.
y'all believe anything. But check it though. So check it. So everybody's sick, right? Everybody got sick. We ended up catching the C19 eventually. Well, that's what they told us that we had. C19 when we went to the doctor. It was crazy because they told you that you didn't even have it, huh?
Yeah, me and Mom.
Yeah, they didn't say they didn't have. They had it though. We know because they were sick, but they told them that they didn't have it. Everybody else had it, and then they gave us these big horse pills. We didn't get the jab. Ain't no jab, none of that. So they gave us these big horse pills, the pop. Well, they gave me and Raven these big horse pills to pop.
Oh, it's crazy because y'all got even sicker after that.
Yeah, we took one and we didn't take no more because it made us worse. As a matter of fact, it was whatever was in that was worse than the virus itself. Whatever was going on. It was just
for hours.
And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you, my taste buds did kind of bother me a little bit though. I couldn't eat spaghetti. My favorite dish, homemade spaghetti. It tasted like the spaghetti was sour, was spoiled. It was so bad that I would be making homemade spaghetti, or I'll open like the sauce or whatever, the ragu sauce. I look at it, I smell it, and I'm like, I'll go to the store and buy another one. I've just bought that one. I go to the store and buy another one, and I'll be like, I tell wifey, I'm like, babe, that sauce was no good. See, I didn't realize that my taste and my sense of smell to spaghetti sauce was out of whack. I literally thought that the sauce was bad. I tasted, it was nasty. Later on, I realized it was me. It was like something was going on with me. It was my taste buds, my sense of smell. But you know what's the weirdest thing? Snacks did not get affected.
Of course. That's crazy.
Snacks did not get affected at all. I can eat chips, cookies, Skittles, M&M's, whatever. Anything that was snack related, C19 could not conquer it at all. Appreciate that, Big Dog Philly. Put that up. But yeah, so we going through the whole process after the horse pill and everything. I ain't gonna lie, it felt like it could have been deadly, honestly, with whatever.
I think you felt it worse than I did because the way you talk about it. I should say, just
how you felt.
How
you felt about the horse pill? How it made you feel?
Maybe I would say maybe 5% worse than what I was. And plus, what I really remember is like the taste sticking with me.
It wouldn't go away.
No, it wouldn't go away because it was like in your stomach. You feel it like if you like burp or if you're eating, you feel it like on your tongue, in your stomach.
They made it where I couldn't even move. I was crampy. Matter of fact, it was so bad my eyelids hurt.
His immune system
that
was shot. That's why you sitting there fasting on fruits. You ain't had nothing to protect your.
But I think that the fasting kind of helped me to a degree though, because most people that did have it, they said that was the best way to get rid of was to flush the system. So I believe that the reason why I was the last person to get sick is because I was fasting. I was actually just cleaning out my system and all that. So that's probably why I was able to hold off so long. But I think that one time I allowed the family to get near me, it got me. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to them for that.
Why don't you just book a room next time?
Because I think it was a conspiracy. They were like, "Oh, there's no way that he's going to enjoy life while we're sick."
How we got to you? And
find a reason to go up there.
If you didn't come to us and we couldn't move, what happened?
After y'all could move, y'all came.
No, we couldn't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No,
when y'all was
that's
able
not what
to move.
happened.
When they was able to move, they came straight to me, and that's what it was.
He got it from us and not the restaurant. Y'all know he ate one grape and he still sipped from the glass of water.
Why I ain't get sick when y'all got sick?
What if?
It don't matter. Everybody's body works differently.
I would have got sick first. I got sick last.
Just because you got sick last.
And I didn't drink
anything.
You
wasn't infected
already.
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is there any doctors?
They had to run. The same people that couldn't control the runs is throwing it on me.
You know, it don't matter. We all got sick together.
Okay.
Together. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
So check it, right?
Oh, he about to rap. He said, so check it.
Yeah. So check this out though, for real. After the whole sickness or whatever the case may be, we recovered pretty well. I did have a lingering taste bud issue though. It lasted even afterwards when I started getting better. It lingered for a little while, but after that, we was pretty much good. And go ahead.
Oh, you done?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I want to cut you off when you do that. I don't want to do that.
No, you got that. Go ahead.
Sarcastic.
No, I was gonna say get back to the backyard.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. We did. I wanted. No. I warned them before we did it. I actually told them I was going.
We're about to go off topic. So
I told them I was going further back. You know what I'm saying? Because that was crazy.
That far back.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. You're right.
Yeah.
After that, we started doing what we supposed to do with the deal and stuff. All right, so okay, hold on. We got some. Oh, they enjoying. I see y'all enjoying it.
Okay.
But yo, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, share the live stream. I see we're starting to tap into the algorithm just a little bit, and we really do appreciate that. So
that's how you say
neat noise. Neat noise. I wish y'all all the best. I appreciate it. Thank you. Kaku. No. Kaku.
Here you go. That's right. That's how the men say it.
Thank you.
We say cop too.
We say crap.
You're gonna have to make a
Let me say
whole
cop.
point out of it.
Cop.
We
You
say
can do
cop.
both.
We
Yeah,
say
we say
crap.
cop too.
Crap.
Clap.
You see crap.
Crap. Crap.
Cop.
Dang it. But check it out. So yeah, back to the fast forward a little bit, back to the backyard. So we got the light pole up. You know what I'm saying? We got electricity back there now. Now we're looking to build the tiny homes. At first we was thinking about just building like maybe one or two of them. And then at the last minute, we were like, you know what, let's do it even 4. We ended up getting doing 4 tiny homes, but now we still gotta get a construction
Crew.
a
build.
whole construction crew.
We had the shells. We had the shells of the tiny home. We had to get everything else done separately.
So we had to get an electrician,
The
the
plumber,
the
contract,
the ones who do the walls and stuff. And so we had to hire all these
handyman.
all these group of individuals to get this done. Now, in the process of doing this, what his name was, the one I had told if you don't get off my property, I was gonna do something to him.
That was at least 3 people. I don't know.
You talking about the one who was doing the stairs?
Yeah. What his name was?
One who worked at
Yeah, he worked at the police
what
department.
name? I forgot his name.
I don't remember.
I forgot his name, but yeah. Anyway,
That guy.
that guy. We're gonna just call him that guy. So it seemed like he was doing an okay job at the very beginning. I'm gonna show some. In one of my videos, I'm gonna show clips of him actually doing what appears to him doing a good job. But I'm also show y'all some actual footage of him effing up really, really bad, like
Hey,
really,
guys.
really bad.
Wonder why we have this footage? Because we had these problems before, so we had to start recording everything every time we had someone work for us.
Oh, guys, did y'all forget? Remember the guy who fixed our toilet upstairs?
Oh.
And remember downstairs it flooded? And then the same guy tried to sue us because he messed up our back. Oh my God. That was
So the
crazy.
dude, so we had a plumbing. So now we got to go back again.
Let me do it short and simple. There was a bathroom up here. There was a bathroom down here. We had some guy fix the toilet up here, replace the toilet. But the few days after, the bathroom down here started raining. It was raining. The whole ceiling flooded. It fell down.
Yeah,
A lot of the ceiling fell down. And then he came. We let him know he came and tried to fix it. And then a week later, a letter talking about something, y'all need to show up in court. That's the story.
Because we told. Did he fix it? And we told him.
He did fix it. We got somebody else.
Well, we had got somebody else to fix what he broke, and then he tried to sue us. When he the one caused our main. We're talking about our main home damage.
Crazy work right there.
Yeah. So that's why we have those. That's why we have videos of a lot of this stuff. Because once we figured, like I said, they were a little too might be right over there. Once we figured out that the people over there malpractice a lot, we started recording a lot of this stuff. Whether they messed up or not, we just thought it would be nice to have it again.
So we got a lot of video footages of all this. I'm gonna say 97% of what we're talking about. We're gonna start uploading this stuff on our YouTube, on our family page.
Yeah.
We're gonna show y'all all this craziness, man. It was so much drama going on from the time. I mean, before we even got here, it was crazy. Y'all want some entertainment? Y'all came to the right place.
Oh yeah,
So
we have stories for days.
It's crazy work, man.
So we got the shells of the building. We gathered up as many people as we can because it's for some reason hard to find good workers out there. And we started. So, but the thing was, while the workers were good, the main workers, the people who put up the walls, did the floor. The people who put up the walls, they did a good job and put in our counters and all that. People who did the floors, they were kind of slow. We also hired like a few friends who knew how to do construction and all of that kind of work. Yeah. So that did help. So we didn't mind if they were a bit slow, but the people outside of like who we knew, they were still a bit slow. We did get it done eventually. However, there were some things that we had to fix ourselves which is how we have videos of us putting up the AC units ourselves, installing them, doing the plumbing. I think we did some of the floor too.
Yeah, we did.
We ended up doing some of the floors too.
Lights.
We put I put all the lights.
the ceiling.
Oh, remember, don't forget we all that painting.
Oh,
Yeah, we
all
did
the
we
painting.
painted
Got
all
to
the
get
buildings.
that as well.
Man.
All 4 buildings, we did all the painting for all 4. Y'all.
So
it
we
took
actually
weeks.
listen, we actually put, even though we hire people, we actually put our own blood, sweat, and tears into these buildings as well.
Right.
Like for real, it wasn't no easy task, and we all did it as a family. Like we all was in there. Every last one of us in there. Even Kaden was throwing a little paint.
Not the baby.
Yeah.
So that wasn't it. We finished how it looked. Then we had to build all the furniture, decorate it. We had to do our own site. We had to post our own bookings, advertise it all ourselves. We didn't go to outside parties for that. All that stuff we did on our own. Like made it sound easy. Oh, we built tiny homes. We advertised and people came in. No, that's 3 steps. We had 30,000 steps to get to that point.
Right.
We started putting up like these little signs all over the town.
Yeah,
we had a big sign that was in the yard.
We had a big
I still got the video. I got the video. I'll show it to y'all. I got the video.
It was huge.
It was huge. Yeah.
Yep.
It was so cool.
It was cool.
But a lot of the parts of it was fun and rewarding.
Yeah.
Some of it was grueling. We was like, oh.
Times where I wanted to just cry, y'all.
Cry.
Just
Cry,
cry.
give up.
And just give up. And just like, like, are you sure we could do
But
like
it wasn't too we
we did.
remember our main house, like is beautiful. Our main house is beautiful, but we still had to work up to that too. Because when we first got the home, it was like fixer upper, so it was like fixer. So we fixed up like our main house. So we started doing the tiny houses. It wasn't. We knew how to do a lot of that stuff. Like I was saying, we put up the lights. We did a lot of the plumbing. Well, I put up the lights and I did a lot of plumbing.
Yeah. We actually had let her
she
do
was like
a lot
the
of
plumber, like for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
I rarely helped her.
He did a lot of the painting.
Yes.
Yeah, he did most
I like the paint.
Yeah, he did.
I like the paint. Because I can do it fast.
Yeah. So I did the lights, the plumbing. We all did the building, the beds and stuff, all the furniture that went in. Yeah, we had to build it. Me and her did the decorating
and the ACs.
And the ACs. And we had the help of a friend that we knew too. So
I helped with the ACs too now.
You did.
You did. Yeah.
Yeah. They were heavy.
They were heavy.
We went through all of that.
And then mind y'all now, we was putting up these ACs. It's the ACs that they have over here. We had no idea.
We were running off Hope Streams and YouTube.
I'm talking about YouTube. Oh my God.
The manual was confusing. They gave you a manual in the box. Like, couldn't read it.
It was crazy. But we figured it out and got it working. Like, we had one little problem, which is putting the air inside. What was it? The Freon inside of the AC.
Yeah, Freon, yeah.
He was like, why isn't it working? Yeah. You have to put Freon inside of the AC.
So we had to call a service to come put that in for us. And it was
Natural Healing says, don't want to interrupt your flow, but could your family make another YouTube video about how people would find good areas for families? Just seen 120,000. Where are you looking? Oh, we could do a video about that.
Definitely.
But don't forget that like a lot of that information is in our
consultation.
Our consultation. Yeah. We have all that information in consultation.
And thanks again for all the people who did get consultation.
Yeah.
We really appreciate y'all.
Shout out to every last one of y'all. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all just tuning in. Hit the thumbs up. As y'all can clearly see, we're starting to tap into the algorithm. Thanks to y'all. I appreciate it. Share the live stream as well. And just thanks in advance. So and all the new members too.
Right.
For those who don't know, our members, we do have a mini series for our members.
But you got to watch the last video and make sure to watch it all the way to the end. Because if you don't watch it all the way to the end, you won't see what's at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't mean skip to the end. Don't go to the video and skip to the end. We know if you do.
Yeah, we'll know. Y'all better watch.
Yeah.
Watching.
We're watching.
Tiny
It's a-
houses was a great idea. I would have been scared to start the process. Good job. Yes, thank you. We always doing big stuff that scares a lot of people. Look where we are right now. We're
I
doing
know.
And it's nice,
beautiful
too.
blessed to a beautiful family. I appreciate you all for sharing your videos. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Kapu-
Kapu clap. So yeah, so now we got the tiny homes, right? No. Before we even got the tiny homes, we did the ACs and all that. Now, mind you, now everything is coming along pretty well at this point. The plumbing.
Y'all, we put the brand new floors down.
Let me tell you the journey. Let me tell you the journey. First of all, in the country, for some reason, the plumbing was just shot for some reason. Like, no matter what anybody did, it wasn't even just us. It was other people, too. Plumbing was just an issue in the country. I don't know why. So we did,
in the town.
In town. I mean, the country. The
county.
county is what I meant.
Yeah.
So we hired someone first. It was a process. We hired someone to do the plumbing. It didn't work out. I started to do the plumbing myself. That worked out. But when we had the water heater, no, not the water heater.
The well.
The
The
well.
well.
So we have a well.
Yeah.
We ran the water from our well to the tiny homes. So
And the house.
into the house.
Right.
So come find out that when we had it connected, because I didn't connect the big stuff outside, someone else did that. When they connected it, something was loose, and it ended up flood. No, but not just outside. It happened twice. No, it happened 3 times. First time it happened, it flooded one of the tiny homes.
Yeah.
The second time it happened, it flooded under the building.
Right.
And the third time it happened, it was just like a random.
Yeah. Don't forget the flood outside.
No, remember we had the drama with the water heaters?
Yeah.
That was a whole nother drama.
Yeah,
You talking about
it
The water heater.
remember one of them was broke. We had to replace
We had to
it.
replace
It
the
was
whole-
brand new and it didn't work.
I'm like, oh my.
We thought we had all the buildings set up, all 4 buildings. 1, 2, 3. We get to the was it the last one? I think it's the last. Get to the last building.
didn't work.
Water heat don't even come on. Brand spanking new.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I had to get it replaced. Had to put it in. At this point, I'm a pro at putting in water heaters. We had that many issues. Like, now I know what I'm doing. So we got it fixed, but like, everything did start to run smooth, but we still had issues with the plumbing.
Plumbing.
Every time,
Because
everything.
when they
else was
did the
perfect.
septic tanks, we had two of the buildings running off one septic tank, but the septic tanks for each building was big enough to run
Right.
both of them.
Right.
It was decent. But for whatever reason, man, it just like we just had a plumbing issue. And what's even crazier is that even with the main house, sometimes when it rained, we was having like little issues.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant
It's
by
like
saying, like,
in a
no
rural
matter what.
area, it just they have plumbing issues. If it get too cold, you got to run water, slowly run water, because if you don't, they'll
The
freeze
pipe-
and they'll bust.
Yeah.
What's wide open?
Yeah,
Yup,
because
and-
it froze.
yup, it froze, and we had our yard was full of water. It almost looked like it rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
Or if it's too much rain, good luck getting the water to actually go down your drains.
And if you get too much rain, then it's gonna start smelling funky
Yeah.
everywhere.
That was crazy.
It was terrible.
Just
And remember, I was
horrible.
talking about having to put so much dirt in our yard. God forbid you go in the yard. Before we did that,
Nah.
Nah,
we
you
didn't
wasn't
allow
right.
ourselves. We didn't allow ourselves to go into the yard.
Remember my truck got stuck back there?
Yeah.
No, we put dirt. We still had issues. We
We
put
still-
the dirt. The
yeah.
truck got stuck after we took the.
Put dirt.
Bro.
Yeah.
Nah, but before it all started, remember we couldn't even walk
Oh, we
in the
couldn't even walk.
backyard.
The
The-
grass was as tall as me.
The grass
So
was
we
like
got.
high. You couldn't see anything. It's
I think
almost
both
like going
trucks
through
have
the-
been stuck back there, huh?
Yeah, I think both
So
of
the
us got back.
Navigator, so back home we have a Navigator and a Suburban.
Yeah.
The Navigator got stuck back there
Yeah.
one time. The Suburban got
Got
stuck back there one.
Oh, and one of the workers' truck got stuck.
And then
down there.
one of the workers truck got
That's
stuck
the
back
better
there.
got
we started to believe that it was
was
something going. Yeah, it was something going on with the backyard. It's pet cemetery-ish, voodoo. It just made me believe that if you once you walk back there, you done. The curse got you. Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but at
Done
the
deal.
end, we got it all sorted out, y'all.
Eventually, we did get
It was a
everything sorted
journey.
out. It was a crazy
God.
journey. It was a
Journey.
crazy journey. And once we got everything sorted out, we're gonna tell y'all about one of the people that rented one of our tiny homes too. We'll get in that in a
Oh
minute.
my
But
God.
once we got everything sorted out, I will never forget this. What their faces when we got our first booking. That first booking, you should have seen this one here and this one here. Like they just lit up.
Little did we know. It was a blessing being like a lot of times a curse being in a rural area, but it was a blessing too because a lot of people come across there. Apparently, that there wasn't really any Airbnbs like nobody
had no
liked the
competition.
hotel.
Yeah, we had no real competition.
And our prices was fire.
Yeah, we had the best prices in town. We have the best prices, and we nobody's competing with us because one, the rooms got air fryers and a microwave, so they can eat, they can cook and eat there.
Yeah.
And air fryers, microwave, and an oven,
Y'all,
an actual oven, like the little smaller ovens.
the rooms were so beautiful.
And they looked so.
They did. I miss walking.
Well, they
into
looked
them.
so good. What about you? Like you
I
missing
miss
too?
walking into them.
I know.
The way they smelled.
Oh my God. It smells so good.
I think didn't we like crash in one?
Yeah, we did.
When we first got them, we all just piled up there and spun a night in the back.
Actually,
Oh no, we stayed in separate
everybody
rooms.
stayed in
Yeah, we split up because we had four.
It was
So
the
me and
girls,
wifey,
the
right. Me and
boys,
wifey, the
and
girls and the boys. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Me and wifey in one of the Airbnbs, the girls in
The
one,
girls and then the boys
and
and
the
then
boys,
grandma
and then grandma and the
Yeah,
baby was in the
yeah.
last one. So we all just spun a
we had
night.
to test it out before
Everybody.
it looked that good. So we
Yeah.
spent the night.
Oh. It was like a home away from home on
Right.
there. We
It
were
was-
still home, but it was like it was so cool. You know what I'm saying? The AC units, it was so snuggly up and down. It was dope, man. And then don't forget we had cable. They had cable TV and all of them
All the
too.
cable was in there.
So we
Wi-Fi,
had-
everything. Pretty
I
much
think
everything
each one of them
you
had thousands of channels too.
need. Yep.
Wi-Fi, cable TV,
And
you name
right now today we are super hosts.
it. Super host. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
considered as super hosts
So
online and stuff. So beautiful blessings. Oh, okay. But so to continue, right? Check it. So now, who was it? Was they our first? Was they the pastor? They weren't our first. Okay, before we get to them, okay. So after we got our first booking, I'm gonna be honest. For a little minute, it snowballed into we was getting bookings.
like the first week, it was like slow.
Yeah, slow the first week, but when we got that first one,
But that first one, I was so freaking happy.
Yeah.
And then the reviews that was coming
every
in,
review
like,
that we get is positive. We never get bad. Every review is always positive.
nobody asked for a refund. Nobody
None of that.
complained.
If anything, they want to stay longer.
And we offered services like if you want to wash your clothes,
Yep,
stuff like
you can
that.
wash
We
your
had that
clothes.
service as well. What else? What else other services that we had? That was that. And then they had the menus in there.
Yeah, we have
so
menus in
order
there, so they want to
food
order
and
food
stuff
and stuff like that. It was like one-stop shop. We made it where, the majority of people that stayed there, they all literally will add an extra day or 2 days
Yeah,
because they enjoyed
because it
the
was
stay.
just that fire.
They enjoyed their stay so much, and I think a lot of times what a lot of people don't know or don't understand, most people like the peace and quiet. Honestly, they do.
Yeah,
And
like peace
and
quiet.
because we was where we was located, it gave them that, and it also gave them a beautiful country view. You know what I'm saying? So it was like two birds, one stone with us, and we was killing them with the prices, and we was killing them with the way it looked. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I did a minute, John. Tiny home. Appreciate it. Thank you. Kakuka. And so let's get to the good stuff.
Which part? The baby had it. He was coming out with it in his hand.
Like in the show.
Yeah, he had it. I'm talking about he like walking out of the door with it. Get it
He
from
probably thought I forgot it because I left it sitting.
So there was a situation with a pastor.
Thank you, Niddles.
It was a pastor, and
You're not gonna mention that, but yeah, pastor.
so anyway, it was a pastor, and he wanted to stay.
It sounded like the beginning of a bad joke. So first there was this pastor.
The truth is, it is probably the beginning of a bad joke because it was a bad. The joke was on us. But anyway, we end up booking one of the rooms to a pastor, and they end up and him and another individual. They end up staying there for a longer than a weekend, longer than a week. And we did as best as we could to try to help them out because they was in a situation. But the pastor was in a situation. To make a long story short, days started going by till a week would go by. Almost 2 weeks would go by, and he wasn't paying us. He was not paying us at all. And we sitting there like, they keep making promises, no pay, nothing. Now, mind you, we just doing this out of the kindness of our hearts because it was a situation.
It was a situation with that person and the other people that was with them. So we was taking in consideration with the other
people that was with him. Yeah. Right. So we was because of the individuals that he had with him, we actually was like, okay, we'll look out for him. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying that you're gonna have it at the end of the week, all right, fine, we'll do it at the end of the week. But like I said, the week turned into dang that month. Because he told us that he was looking to get a place and stuff like that. So we did it. He's a pastor. You know, and that's what he said. He's a pastor. And me, I'm the type of person like, whatever a person's religion is, that's your business. But if you're a pastor, I'm gonna look out. You know, we're gonna look out. But it was a whole thing. It almost got kind of ugly. And it got so bad. And it was like, we're not gonna do this anymore. And that was the last time we did. I'm gonna keep that long story short. But yeah, eventually, he paid us and got him up out of there. And but yeah, that's the dealio with that situation. It was crazy. So now we got the Airbnbs up. We're finishing up the last little touches on the house. Yeah. Ruby, yeah, that was crazy. We're finishing the last touches up the week when it comes to remodeling the main house. And now, mind you, in between all of this, we're still researching, making plans, trying to go from A to Z when it's time for us to get up out of here. Because now it's getting close. Now it's getting to the point where the meat and potatoes of us leaving is getting near. So now we did we booked a consultation. Shout out to Tailor-Made Dreams. You know what I'm saying? We booked the consultation. Now, we didn't leave right after we did the consultation. We booked the consultation a little ahead of time, but we booked the consultation with Tailor-Made Dreams, and that was 100% phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? The brother from A to Z, he covered everything. That's why we're so good at it now. I think my allergies, so my throat's on here, so there must be something going on around here. Y'all know I'm paranoid. So leave me alone. All right, so y'all want to say bye and everything? All right, come on, guys. Y'all tell everybody bye.
Because it's
getting late for the kids.
We tried to go live while you guys are awake.
Wait, right.
Okay, so we're a little tired.
Yeah.
So everybody, come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in. Come on in.
Should I come on inside?
Yeah.
We'll let
now
everybody
come on in. Come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in. Come on in.
It's okay.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh, okay.
Talk about the kids.
Okay.
Okay, the kids. Y'all want to say see y'all later?
Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do? We got an hour in. I can kind of like wrap it up because I want to make everything else a video. So we'll kind of slowly wrap it up a little bit because we're at the end of
The first part.
Yeah. Now we don't forget our last Christmas too. I think we should upload a video of the Christmas or not.
Yeah, the Christmas before Thailand. That's what it's called.
That's what it's going to be called, but we ain't got to talk about it. We'll just show it to them.
Yeah.
But so yeah, at this particular moment, everything is up and running. We do the consultation with Telemade Dreams, and after we booked that consultation, it became very apparent that we are going to do it. It's a no-brainer. We're 100% all in. We got pretty much all our ducks in a row. We're going to do it. We're ready to go now. So now, wifey, the oldest daughter here, who's
what you doing, Raven?
tell everybody what you're doing. Is it work?
Yes.
She's working. She's literally working while we're working because this is work too.
Yeah.
This girl is doing 2 jobs. She's doing a live streaming and she's doing is that a commission?
Yeah.
She's doing a commission for somebody. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. She's making her own money. She's making her own way. Hustle, man. We hustle. We just do our thing.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
Oh wow. That was cool.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I like this. So these the stickers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So you want to show them?
Good. This is one of my favorite ones.
That is cool.
It's glowing so much, I don't think y'all can really tell the color, but yeah, it's cool.
That's cool. I like that.
That's dope.
So now we to the point where, like I said, it's go time. You feel me? So wifey and my oldest daughter here, they got on. As far as like when it came to like housing, booking the hotels, like you name it, they had transportation, everything pretty much mapped out. Now the only thing I did what I helped with was actually look for a house.
Thanks, Miss Ruby.
Look for the actual house. I would find a bunch of them, and then I show them to her and see whichever one she will want. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, whatever they kind of like want to stay in, because it don't really matter to me. To a degree, it don't matter to me to a degree. If they say they want it, that's the one they want. That's the one we're gonna go with, and that's kind of like how it played out. And yeah, that's really what it was. And once she found the house she wanted to move in, and once they did had everything mapped out, it was time for us to book those plane tickets. But before we booked those plane tickets, that's when we had Mom Deuce to come up with us.
That's a whole
nother story. But yeah, so we can wrap it up.
Yeah.
Right? We can wrap it up. Because this one gotta go home.
Yeah.
She still gotta go home.
Oh, make sure they follow us too on TikTok.
Yeah, follow us on TikTok as well. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up on y'all way out. Share the live stream on y'all way out. And make sure y'all go in the description down below and click on our TikTok. And y'all follow us on TikTok.
And everything y'all need as far as the bundle, like the bundle or consultation, everything
you need
bottom.
is in the description.
Right.
So y'all go ahead, go down there in that description, and y'all just beat the brakes off. You know what I'm saying? Just pop, 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 pop. And we'll see y'all. Y'all probably see another video from me tomorrow. I'm gonna try to keep feeding y'all as much content as possible. And yeah, man, we appreciate every last one of y'all. We love y'all. We'll see y'all in the next video or live stream.
Y'all better watch that last video all the way to the end.
Yeah, watch that live. Yeah. Watch that video because y'all it's a treat at the end. We're not just saying watch it all the way to the end for no reason. There's actually a treat at the end.
And we want to see some more comments down there now, y'all.
Yeah, more comments.
More comments. Because at the end of I think every week and a half,
yeah,
we gather up all the comments and respond to you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Ruby. Y'all have a blessed one, and we'll see y'all in our next one. All right.
Mwah. Bye.